It's already time for midterms. When I put these on, that means it's time to lock in. Hello you guys, it's Karen. Welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, hello there. My name is Karen and I make brand new content for you guys every single day. So you should definitely be sure to hit that subscribe button down there so that you do not miss out on all my brand new videos and shorts. Well, you guys, it is already time for my first midterm of the spring semester of grad school. The reason why this is coming up so quickly is because I take 8-week-long classes. So basically I have my first midterm by week 4 of these 8-week-long classes, and I have them twice every semester instead of just once. I have my first midterm due tomorrow, and it's a paper that I need to put together with 5 sources. I think I need like a APA title page, references page, all the normal stuff. I have not started it and it's due tomorrow at midnight. I thought that in this week's video I would just like take you guys along with me for the writing process and just as I put this assignment together. Honestly, whenever I make vlogs, whether it be like a full day in my life vlog or a study vlog, they honestly give me so much more motivation, and I just feel so inclined to do my work because I know I have people watching me and using me as a way to gain some sort of motivation to do school. I feel like I can't let you guys down when I film these, so I try to make them as often as possible. I've done one of these in the past, but I did it for finals week. I think I did it for like a final paper, and I just like took you guys along with me as I wrote it. So I think I'm gonna do the same exact thing this week. I will tell you guys how I typically write my papers, like what my steps are, because I feel like I have a lot of experience under my belt, especially with me like having a 4-year-long journalism degree and now working on getting my master's in marketing. I have a lot of experience with writing papers, so if like you need some help, I totally got you. I always look to videos like this for motivation, so I hope I can be that source for you as well. Without further ado, let's just get started. I am going to start off this very long writing day by going get a fun drink for motivation. Like honestly, one of my biggest tips if you really don't feel like doing a big assignment is just get yourself a fun drink, because you deserve it if you're going to be locking in the entire day. I'm going to go get my daily caffeine. I actually have a $3 drink coupon from Starbucks, so I'm going to get an iced brown sugar oat milk shake and espresso. I'm going to go pick that up. You guys can come along with me. Let's get started writing this paper.
I have a mobile order for Steve. Thank you so much. Thank you so much, you too.
That looks heavenly. Oh my gosh. Let's go write a paper. All right, you guys, we are officially at my grandpa's house because I just needed a quieter space. Now I'm gonna come start locking in and doing some research for this midterm paper. Really quickly, let me just like give you a rundown of how I write a paper efficiently. First off, I like to go through the prompt and understand what I'm trying to write about, because to me, like if you don't read the prompt in full and write down the key questions that you're trying to answer, you're not going to get your point across whenever you sit down and write it. Another thing that I do to help myself save time in the long run is conduct all of my research prior to even writing my first sentence of my paper. I love to go through and find all of my sources and then also pinpoint the quotes that I would like to use within my essay. I learned this in high school, and honestly it's really helped me out throughout college and now grad school. Doing the research beforehand and understanding how strong your papers are that you're using as your sources, that's the key to writing a really good paper. So I always like to go through, figure out what quotes I'm going to use from what article, put that all in a Google Doc, and then as I'm writing my body paragraphs, I will pull out those quotes from the other Google Doc onto my paper Google Doc. Literally, it saves you so much time, because if you're trying to write a paper from scratch and you've never even looked at the articles that you're using as your sources, it takes so long. If you have those quotes picked out, you can literally just like form your body paragraphs around the content that is included in those quotes. That's just the biggest tip that I have for you guys, is do a little bit of research beforehand, because even though it's so annoying in the moment, it really does save you so much time if you're trying to write a paper quickly and have it still sound really good and professional. I'm going to go through first off and find my sources. I need 3 extra sources. We have to use 5 in the paper, but 2 of them are already picked out from us by my professor, so we just need to go and find 3 more from Google Scholar. And then once we do our research, then we are going to very quickly make an outline of what the heck we want to talk about within this paper. This is a pretty short paper, I'm not gonna lie. This is not like the most overwhelming paper I've ever had to write in my college career. It's literally only 3 to 5 pages, and I'm probably gonna try to stay within like the 4-page range, because that's how long I think it will take for me to get my point across. I'm just going to very quickly make my outline. I think I'm going to do like an introduction, 3 body paragraphs, and then a conclusion. Just very quick bullet points. From there, after I make my outline, we will start writing. Once I finish writing, I proofread probably 2 to 3 times, and then we will submit this midterm. I'm going to put on my productive blue light glasses. When I put these on, that means it's time to lock in, and we will get started doing some research for this essay. hour or so later, and my sources are officially all picked out. I have 5 of them right here, and I think that they're all super strong and they're gonna help me get my point across really easily. I also went through and copied and pasted some good quotes from the articles on here. Now I'm going to get started writing an introductory paragraph. It took me about like 45 minutes to an hour to do all that research, but I feel a lot better now with me like understanding the topic, because honestly before doing that I was literally so confused about what the prompt was even about. Basically, if you want to know, I'm writing a paper about diversity, equity, and inclusion within the journalism industry and showing how DEI initiatives have garnered like immense attention within society, and how they also brought up a lot of like economic controversy, societal controversies, and how they also like question the legitimacy of journalism. While I'm doing that, I have to talk about the objectivity norm in American journalism and then the hierarchy of influences model. Those are the 2 sources that my professor gave us, so we have to talk about those 2 concepts no matter what. And we also have to bring in other theories that we found. I found Kimberly Crenshaw's theory of intersectionality that I'm going to talk about in the paper, and then I have 2 more supporting sources that talk about like how journalists deal with inclusion and objectivity, and then how we can like advance diversity, equity, and inclusion within the journalism field. That's what I'm about to do. If you wanted to know what the prompt is actually about, it's basically DEI and journalism. Yeah, I'm gonna get started. Let's see how much of this paper I can like crank out within an hour. There's a lot of like little bullet points that I need to answer, and that's honestly what I'm the most concerned about. I want to make sure that I am checking off every question that I'm supposed to answer within the prompt. It's gonna take me a second to set up my body paragraphs, but I think I'm gonna do like 1 body paragraph per point that was in the prompt. And then she also said requirements are that we have to use like real world examples, so from current events, industry trends, or case studies. So I definitely need to make sure that I'm including probably 2 examples within my 4 body paragraphs. We have a lot to include here, so let's just get started. You guys, it's 3.5 hours later. Everything is written besides the conclusion. I am exhausted. I can't even understand what I'm writing at this point, so that's when I know it's like really time for me to walk away from it and take a little break. Right now it is 5:20. I'm gonna go home, eat dinner, take a little break because I think I got some fun PR packages coming in the mail today. We will revisit this later and I will write this conclusion. So far so good. I just feel like in the conclusion I really need to wrap up what I'm trying to say and then like get my point straight and make sure that my professor understands what I'm arguing. We will be back in a little bit. I'm gonna go eat. I ate dinner and then I unboxed all of this stuff behind me. This is all from Poppy for the Super Bowl, which is this weekend when I'm filming this. I got all of these cups and then they sent me 4 12-packs of Poppy, and it's for their Vibes campaign that they're doing for their Super Bowl commercial, which features Charlie XCX and then Rachel Sennett. I am so happy to have received all this. Mind is blown. On the cups, look how cute. It says, I'm just here for the vibes. So yeah, did that. Now that we're home, I'm about to revisit this paper and write my conclusion. Honestly, like, I don't feel that bad about the paper. I feel like I answered every question. It's not too weak of a paper. Sometimes I finish writing and I'm like, wait, I don't even really like this whole thing, but I don't feel that bad about it. Let's finish this paper off. Let's go. Still hits. Hello you guys, it's the next day and I still have not submitted my midterm paper that is due tonight at midnight, but I'm about to get it done, don't worry. Last night I finished writing the entire thing and then I read through it really quickly. I always do that, just like one brief read through where I change like a few things if there's like a grammatical error, but I don't fully hone into how strong the paper is with like evidence and stuff like that. That's exactly what I'm about to do. I'm going to read through the paper, make sure that I'm backing up all of my points and that I used all of my sources. Yesterday when I read through the paper, I caught that I completely forgot to include an APA in-text citation for one of my quotes, and I was like, what was wrong with me? How did I forget that? So I went and added that. So I'm just gonna like read through for little things like that, but then also like the broader picture, making sure that I'm satisfying the prompt. Let's do that, and then we'll hit submit and be done with this midterm paper. I cannot wait for it to be over with, so let's just do it. Best feeling ever. All right, you guys, and just like that, my midterm paper is officially submitted. It feels so good to just like be able to get like a big assignment done. It always hits different. Thank you guys so much for coming with me as I researched, wrote, and proofread this essay. It really wasn't too bad, but I wanted to just like film it because it motivates me, and hopefully I was able to motivate you as well. If you like this week's video, be sure to give it a big thumbs up, and also do not forget to hit that subscribe button down there so that you do not miss out on my brand new videos and shorts every single day. I love you guys all so much. Thank you so much for being here and for watching this week's video, and I will see you all in the next one. Mwah.